I was like 14.
You was in. It was summer
Maybe
going
13.
Summer going into the 9th grade.
Facts. Yes.
Yeah.
Boy, all I seen was blue lights. I'm on 6th Street. I don't know if you know where that's at.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I took 12 on a ride.
And welcome back to the new OGs, everybody. I'm your host, Chris Allen, and my co-host,
Dowell, what's good?
chillin', bro. Today we have the three brothers.
We got all three of us.
Oh, three of
It's
y'all.
more of us, but we got three of us. Right.
Yo, I'm so excited. I can't even lie, man. I'm so excited to sit down with these legendary guys in Charlottesville. Legendary family.
Depends on who you're talking to.
Yeah. That's how I was looking this way when I was talking about legendary. I don't really know much about this cat, other than he whooped your ass before.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, man, I'm excited. Introduce your brothers to everybody, man.
All right. So to my right, we got Gunna. Devontae, a.k.a. Gunna. This is my middle brother. And to my left, we got Littlez. James, the nigga that's got two names in one, a.k.a. Littlez. And this is my youngest brother.
I don't know why. I thought Gunna was the oldest, you were the middle, and you were the youngest.
That is the truth.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's the truth?
Yeah.
That's the truth? Why y'all doing this shit to me,
We
man?
sticking to it, man.
Doing what?
What about soul-wise? Would that be safe to say? He seemed like the oldest.
Everybody think Littlez is the oldest now. They think he older than me.
You look old, though. Little got a thick-ass goatee.
He look old.
He got aggressive goatee.
Yeah, that shit get crazy sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought that. I don't know why I thought you were the youngest.
I think now after you get past like your 30s, I think it just get misconstrued. Like nobody knows anything no more.
Nigga, all
Like other
three
than
of
people
us
that
old.
know us, like everybody that know us know. But
Right.
as far as like out in the world, no more. Nobody knows shit.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you think he was the youngest though?
I don't know. Okay. It's very stupid. Very, very stupid logic. You wanna hear it?
Yeah.
Very stupid logic. Always laughing, having fun with him, laughing. You seem way more serious, so you just seem older. And then I barely saw him.
You don't get to see him.
So
a
for
lot.
some reason, I was like, oh, he's probably the oldest, and he left, and he did something different. I don't know why I thought that. Maybe because my own family, like, I'm the oldest, I left, and I kind of put that off on everybody else. I don't know. So basically, on the order of how I met y'all, the baby, middle, oldest. I don't know. It's dumb.
I'll take it.
It don't make any sense.
Yeah, that's
But
dumb.
anyway, I always wanted a brother. I got two sisters, but I left at a young age. So I mean, we have good relationships, but I always wanted a brother and brothers. And y'all seem to have a great relationship. I love how y'all support each other. Y'all all just well put together, man. Y'all little shit. Like all three of y'all niggas keep y'all cars immaculate. Like I noticed it. Like all three of y'all all pay attention to detail.
Mine's is fool's gold.
It doesn't matter. But even if it is, y'all always got y'all shit together. I never see y'all looking fucked up ever. Like y'all always seem like y'all got y'all shit together, man.
My brother,
And
Bob.
But I think that's cool. But I think that's dope, man. Like y'all not no scrub ass niggas, man. And I really like.
Oh, we definitely scrub.
I'm trying to be nice.
Niggas is scrub.
I'm trying to be nice. But you see, I respect y'all, man. And y'all dad is cool. Like I really like. I guess envy y'all relationship. But as I'm getting older, I realize I can't really envy that. It's just like what I can do is change my behavior and get that with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being jealous or whatever. But I'm pretty sure y'all had to work at it. And like when y'all were younger, did y'all envision this? Like when y'all were like 10 and y'all was mad at your dad, I know y'all had to be like, I can't wait till we grown. We gonna be doing this. Like, are y'all doing this shit together that y'all said y'all would do when y'all were younger?
Yeah, we done it. I mean, but everybody does the shit that their parents, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you all do that.
I definitely know it was times when I was younger that I was that I'd be mad, like you just said, like mad at your parents or something like that, and be like, yeah, when I get older, yeah, I'm gonna do this and do that. But then you realize nigga, once you're older, you are doing the shit that you was going to do to begin with. Like,
Yeah.
like it ain't nothing like all the shit that you come up with as a kid. That shit changes. It's
It
like
does.
It's just a kid's state of mind. Like, my kids say dumb shit all the time. Like they walk up to me, didn't I tell you that told you that the shoes is red and not blue, nigga? We looking at them, we can tell that they red. But he automatically said that they was black. I don't know. That's just something, you know.
Nah, I
But,
feel you.
yeah, it's you definitely come from with like you're gonna come up with dumb shit when you're a kid anyway.
Right.
So I mean, you can't really go off of.
Well, I mean, maybe I just misunderstood the question. I meant like, cause y'all travel together and stuff like that. Was that
Yeah.
something y'all talked about? Like,
As a kid?
Yeah, like I
Nah.
can't wait till we hanging out. We gonna be doing this. We gonna have nice cars. We gonna be
I don't
hanging.
think nobody knew anything.
No.
I think everybody was just winging it, boy, because our shit was all over the place. Like, you can see, it's funny, because I had a conversation with somebody earlier today, like, how we are now. But, nigga, gave us, like, what is this? This is 2025. Gave us, like, 08, 07, 06. Between 06 and, like, 2010 and 2011. Boy, shit was all over the place.
Yeah.
Fuck, it was not together.
I can see that. I can see that.
I don't think that's how people. I don't think that's how we looked. Like I think outside
To the
people,
outside,
people
yeah.
probably thought our shit always been put together. Is what Dow explaining. Shit won't put together. Is what we say.
Yeah.
It looked like it. I think we did a damn good job at always making it look like we was presentable, make it look like we had our shit together, and got by. So, but it looked good because I don't think we ever looked like we was
That was
damn
mainly
bad.
Yeah, that was mainly because we was brought up like with our family that kind of like told us, you know, act a certain way in front of people. You know, you know, present yourself, be presentable.
Right.
And so now it's like I always preach to my kids about being presentable. Like you can't just be out here looking raggedy, but also you're a human, so you're gonna do some wild ass human shit. There's
Right.
levels to it.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I mean, I just I think y'all fucking cool as fuck, man. I really like enjoy being around y'all, hanging out with y'all, man. Just thinking.
Well,
I feel like I'm glazing y'all at this point.
Well, I'm glad that you
Pause.
Pause.
Pause. Bro said he glazing us.
Nasty work. Yo.
Hey, yo. My bad. Go ahead, though.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
So, but look, you got 3 siblings. You the oldest of what?
well,
I mean, you got 2 siblings. Sorry.
two. I have
You got
two
siblings.
like
There's 3 of y'all.
yeah. I have two
Sisters.
sisters. I'm trying to find the right words because I don't want to like feel like I'm excluding my extended like family, nuclear family, like biological sisters. There you
Yeah.
go. I have 2 biological sisters and 1 formally adopted and 2 informally adopted Puerto Rican sisters.
Oh, okay.
So, but when I was
Where they
there
at?
in Rochester,
Okay.
but when I was there, it was just why you laughing at me?
Where your Puerto
What he
Rican
at?
He
sisters
said, where they at?
That pregnant. One of them is. The other one is way too young for you. No, I would never let you touch Drea.
There's nothing.
Ever.
I'm not trying to touch nobody.
I know you're not. But well, it was a weird age difference, you know.
that's what I
Like,
was about to
yeah,
ask. What
so
was the age? Like how much older?
5 years. So when I was 15, my sister's 10. It was like I was annoying, she was annoying, and then my other sister was 3
And then you went to the military immediately.
at
as an
18.
adult, yeah.
So yeah, I really didn't get to know them very well. But over the years, I would like pay for their prom dresses, stuff like that. You know, pitch in for
That
the
makes
limo,
sense.
shit like that. But yeah, I mean, so I never really, had a like strong like a young adult or teenage relationship with my sisters because I was just off doing my own thing.
So it was actually 6 of. It's actually was 6 of us. It's 5 of us now. So it's me, Gunna, Littlez. Then we got 2 stepbrothers that been one of our stepbrothers passed away.
Right.
And my other stepbrother, he was 6 when we met him. He's
I think he might have been younger than
yeah,
that.
he was like 5, 6 when we met him. So he like 28, 29, 28.
I'm 31. He 28.
Yeah, 28 now. And then I got a half brother. So it was 6 boys at one point in time.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I bet you that was raucous.
What? Lit, cuz. Lit. Like you could just imagine like your kids, you Miles. All right, say you had 3. Say it's 3 different boys. You don't have to worry about nothing. Like you can just let them just go.
Do they
into the
think?
fucking world.
Yeah.
At any age, and they would be in the clear. Like it don't matter. I'm fifth. I'm what when we went when they. I think about this shit a lot. One of the things that stands out to me is that we went to the Bahamas, and we all went to Bahamas. I had just turned 18. Okay, so that means Gunna was. If I'm 18, that means Gunna was 16. Littlez was 15. Joe was 16, 17. Red was fucking 12. 11. Yeah, something like that. Nigga, and we got off the boat and we had to be back at the boat. Like, so we was on a cruise, so you got to be off the boat for like 8 hours or some shit like that. They let us off the boat into the country by ourselves. Like my dad and them went one way and we went the other. So they had to expect that we was gonna make it back on that boat.
God damn.
Yeah, like that's crazy. I'm thinking about that now.
I think about it now. I wouldn't dare.
But
I don't know. I can't say that.
It was a different time, man.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
definitely.
I
a
think
different
about
time.
that shit too, cause me and my sister used to walk to school.
Yeah.
Bro, I was in 4th grade. I'm like 9 years old, and my sister's in kindergarten, and we're walking to school in the morning, like almost 2 miles. We crossed, let's see, 1, 2, 3, like four major streets in the morning. There ain't no crossing guards.
Nah.
He just let a 9-year take this baby out, and y'all walk to school. It's crazy.
Yeah, shit, wow.
I remember one day it rained so bad that like my dad had to bring us like clothes to school because we were drenched, like we were crying and shit like that. It was traumatic. It was like a torrential downpour, and I'm like, we used to just walk to school every day, but that's what you saw. It was just a bunch of kids walking to school.
Yeah.
That's crazy though, man.
Was that the 80s? Man, bro, I'm just trying to figure you out, man.
70s. No, yeah,
Damn.
actually, it was the 80s. It was the 80s. Yeah, it was the 80s, man.
The 80s was different.
It was crazy, man.
Niggas was smoking crack.
They were, yo, like I know people probably like people tell jokes and shit about it, but it was so real. Like I grew up in the inner city. I had like a very typical like just like inner city upbringing, man. Like you go to the corner store and like little kids are in there buying liquor and cigarettes for their parents and shit like that. Like that's how tight knit it was. You'll see a 4-year-old walking with 240s, a pack of cigarettes and shit. Like I'm going to my mom. It was crazy, man. Crazy shit.
Yeah.
Kids driving cars and shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Insane.
But shit, you was talking about driving cars. Shit, we used to ask Speed Race over here about him.
Man, I learned that shit from y'all.
Driving a car, buddy. So we had I'm gonna tell you, give you a story. So I'm gonna say I started it. Okay.
Definitely.
I used to steal my mama car when she went to bed. All right. I think a lot of people did, but I'm gonna go ahead and just
No, people did not.
blame me.
Yo, this.
You ain't never stole your mama car?
No.
All right. Well, I already know that my kids gonna probably, so I'm just gonna leave the keys in there and tell them they can do it.
Y'all didn't get how old are you at the time?
I was in high school.
No, let you finish. Okay, sorry.
I was in high school.
High school.
All right. So, anyways,
He won't.
yeah.
Man.
So I used to, but I never got caught. So nobody knew that until now.
Let me ask you.
When he say to now, he mean like when this show come out.
Yeah, I know what you mean. How did you steal? Like, did y'all park on the street? Like, how the fuck did your mom not hear her car starting?
Boy, that's a good question. 'Cause I used to wonder the same thing every time I left. I don't know. Her window was by the car.
You know
too.
what? She heard that shit. She didn't want to kill you.
Oh,
That's
no.
what it was.
Nah, you don't know
we
my
used to
mom.
be
My
in-
mama, boy.
We used to be in the house making sure the coast was clear. You good?
For real? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Like, you good?
Yeah, hell nah. She definitely didn't know. Boy, if she knew, I would have known. You ain't got to worry about. My mama was a yeller, and my mama was.
Oh, y'all had a yeller?
What?
Oh man.
That's all she could do for us.
Yo,
though. Like,
that shit was.
she
crazy.
used to whip ass, but then that shit
Yeah,
stopped.
that stopped.
My aunt. Man.
So anyways, I used to, we used to take the car late at night, whatever case might be, and one day I guess he decided to do it, and matter of fact, I'm gonna let him tell you.
Yeah, it wasn't my first time. First off,
well,
so
let me let him tell.
so I learned. Well, she went out of town, so I learned how to steal the whip from this nigga. Anyways, mom's went out of town. I think I went to go see my girlfriend at the time.
Yeah, you went to Garrett. Remember?
Yeah, I did. I went to Garrett. Mom's had a Sonata, so like, let me let y'all know that right now that the shit was not fast at all. Like the shit was slow. Anyways, I'm coming through Garrett, and I was doing like maybe 33. And I remember because I knew I shouldn't have been speeding anyway. Nigga, I was like 14.
You was in. It was summer
Maybe
going
13.
summer going into the 9th grade.
Facts. Yes.
Yeah.
Boy, all I seen was blue lights. I'm on 6th Street. I don't know if you know where that's at. Boy, I took 12 on a ride.
You did?
I took them on a ride. They did not catch me. I
Listen,
got
man.
out, escaped, ran from them niggas through backyards, jumping fences, I left the car. I got to the house, sat on the porch, and watched the fucking cops look for me. They never knew it was me. And the only reason that I got caught, the next morning, I came downstairs with the same shit that I ran from them niggas in.
And it's funny because when he came down, they called him and they said, I said, why you got on same? That nigga said, I ain't got on the same shit.
The niggas was like, oh, he fits the description.
As soon as he walked
As soon
up,
as I walked in,
They felt bad, like,
Cause look, they was in the police was in the house because my mom came back home the next morning, like, where my car at? Cause he left the whip around the corner, and we playing dumb. We don't know, so my mom like, what the I gotta report my car stolen, cause Gunna snatched the keys with him when he hopped out the car and broke on the police. Like
that was second mistake.
Yeah, so he snatched the keys, and so they stole the car. So he come downstairs. We all like, hey, well, are your kids here? And the cop was like, that's the motherfucker right there.
soon as he walked down,
Yeah.
Hey, look, 12 was so mad that they got their ass handed to him by a fucking kid. Like,
Yo.
the first thing they said was, that little joker can drive, and how did he get away? Like, I made them niggas look like fools, bro.
They couldn't believe. They was like, there's no way it was him. He is in the 8th grade going into the 9th grade. He outdrove the cops, bro.
Multiples.
That cop wanted his ass too, boy.
Multiples.
He gonna say he was slow. He broke cop fences on him.
No, the nigga was fat, too.
Yeah.
There's a fat
Broke
white
on the
dude,
nigga.
Fat white
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, I remember.
Yo, he went to sleep in the same clothes.
I ain't really go to sleep.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I ain't really.
I ain't go to sleep.
That's hilarious.
Yo,
So,
that's crazy. We thought shit like that was normal.
nah. You know what? I think, you know what? It is normal. It's normal.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is. It happens.
That don't mean it's normal.
I'm fucking my
It is
kids
normal.
up. They do some shit like that.
It is normal, but like, my dad struck all the fear in me. I was not doing no shit like that.
Bro, well, we was scared of our
Fuck
parents. One
that.
thing, first off, bro,
Yeah.
we
Our
was
dad,
scared
for sure.
of our parents, especially our grandma. My dad was a scary dude, but my grandma, we got scared from her, from them, like their childhood, like.
The
But-
stories.
Yeah, the story.
Yeah, we didn't think like we would get away with stuff. Like the shit we did, we weren't like, we don't give a damn if we get caught.
I don't think
Yeah.
that at all. It's just I knew it was gonna happen. It was going to get physical, and I was just like that. Like there was no like if I stole my mom's car, there's no discussing it. It's just like it's whoop ass. It's just nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
Nah,
I feel that.
See, we was beat with words.
Nah, I got beat with belts.
Like, yo, when my dad came in the joint, like, after I ran from the cops, like, soon as the door opened, I knew it was him. I'm like, oh, fuck. Here we go. Like, I was scared as shit. Like, I got my ass whooped so bad by words. Literally.
That would be fine for me.
But look, though, then his dad coming afterwards.
He was soft.
Like, my
Your
granddad
grandfather
was
was
the
soft.
man, but he was soft as shit. He coming in like, it's okay, grandson. You want to go with Papa? Fuck yeah. Like, I'm out of here. Get me out of here.
But was he mean when he was young?
Who?
Your grandfather.
Hell
Fuck
nah.
no.
So he was never the.
He was, nah, he was
so your
always
grandmother was the one that was
soft. My
the.
grandma would smoke.
Yeah, you ain't
Little.
gonna fuck with her.
Ain't it something crazy about like these matriarch in black families? They like have mythical lore and like origin stories about classic whoopings from the 60s. You know what I'm saying?
Classic whooping is crazy.
I mean, but y'all right though. You're scared from the story. Like, yo, one time your Uncle Harold did this. And it's like they got this out and they beat him with that. And then they did. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, my grandmother did that? The sweet lady that makes they're like, yes. Yep. Alma didn't play, but I didn't know that Alma. I didn't know her.
Yeah.
By the
nah, I
time
knew that.
she was a grandmother, she was a lot more cool.
Nah, we knew our grandma.
Yeah.
Activity. It wasn't until she got old, like till we got older and she got older, and I started living with her, as you know. And as I was living with her, I started being like, all right, now, damn it, woman, you don't run shit no more. Like, I'm tired of this shit. Now. Fuck that
She
shit.
was active.
Yeah, you don't run shit no more in this damn house.
Granny was
It's
active.
over with.
She hated that shit too.
Yeah.
She hated the fact that she couldn't.
She couldn't run shit no more.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's part of like what took her out.
Yeah,
for real?
he said it. My purpose here.
If I
is-
can't run shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
My purpose
Literally.
here is done, yo. Yeah.
Literally.
That's how I think my grandmother felt the same kind of way, man. I miss my grandmother, man.
Fucking right.
Yeah. Good times, man. What's one of your favorite grandmother memories of you, just you and her?
When I first went to college,
Uh-huh.
we would go to Walmart. And so every time I came home from college, she would take me to Walmart
that's what's
before
up.
I went back to school.
Mhm.
That shit was the best thing ever.
Mhm.
And Walmart trips, that shit's never stopped. So
Yeah.
them shit got where they won't do one of my damn favorite memories. But like that was something like that's something I always remember. Like she give me my basket, go fill it up every time.
Yeah.
Fill that motherfucker up.
Up.
Boy.
What about you?
So she had different things that she did with each and every one of us.
Mhm.
Each and every child of hers had a different responsibility,
Mm-hmm.
and each and every grandchild of hers had a different responsibility. Even when I was living with her, she would call this nigga to come and change like clocks and shit. And I'm like, fuck it.
This nigga could have made my life so much easier.
All right, fuck it. Fuck it. You want that? I don't even know that she's calling these people like to fucking come here and do this shit. I just see niggas changing shit at their house. I'm like, all right, okay.
And they're looking at you like, how come you ain't doing
your
this?
ragged ass can't do this.
Yeah,
Nigga,
I used to be
never
furious.
known this shit never even had to happen. Like
That's so funny. Why do you think she did
She
that?
keep it that way.
it was a way that she kept her relationships with
Yeah.
everybody.
And to get you there,
Yeah.
she just wanted company.
Yeah.
Especially this nigga he damn sure won't never home. And my dad told her that from the start. Like, this nigga's, when you let him in here, you got to know that he's gonna be doing what he do, and he lives a different way. You know what I mean? And she didn't know.
She didn't like it at first.
She didn't know what that shit
Probably
meant
didn't.
until she seen it.
Yeah.
That this nigga is completely different. But I used to live there too. I lived there before this nigga. And man, I used to be at home. I was at home 99% of the time. And I would get in trouble just for being outside. You don't do nothing but stay outside. What the fuck I'm gonna do inside? Yes, I'm
He in the
outside.
yard too long. She mad.
Yeah.
I know, man. My man, you got to pick one. Either stay your ass down or stay out.
Damn it, and I would stay out and
You
still
stay
get cussed
out.
the fuck out.
Yeah, that shit
That's
funny.
Shit ain't work.
Huh?
It ain't
it
work.
ain't work.
Nah, it ain't work.
Yeah, she missed them days when y'all were little, man. That's probably what that was. She still wanted y'all around.
Yeah, it's crazy though, because when we was little, we was always with the only nigga that was sitting around at the house with her ass was him.
Yeah. Yeah.
We was with our grandfather.
Oh, for real?
Working.
Oh, okay.
Working. This nigga was getting paid, not working. Like he didn't have to. That's that baby. When
Youngest
you was talking
child.
about the baby shit
See?
earlier, the nigga was getting paid and he was not working. And me and Gunna be out there working, cutting grass and shit like that.
What were you doing?
She claimed like I'd work with her. She'd tell me like put these envelopes in the trash can. That should be all of 20 minutes.
It
Boy.
took you 20 minutes to do that? Wow.
And that nigga get the same check
the
me
same
and this
check.
nigga done worked all
But
week.
she would pay me because he he used to
See?
be mad. He ain't accept shit like that. Like
They shouldn't have.
yeah, but my grandma, she's like, well, he gonna work too.
Wow.
Yeah,
Why you? Why were you so special?
Nah, motherfucker, I tried to cut grass with the motherfuckers. They didn't accept me.
They didn't accept you? Why?
Nigga, I ain't know what the fuck I was doing. I was fucking shit up.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I got on the so like.
Oh, y'all
grandma,
doing like the big joints.
We did it all.
Ride more.
Anything.
Oh, because
Anything.
in my mind, I'm thinking like
Yo,
small.
put-
Y'all forgot. Yeah, y'all doing like landscaping.
Nah,
work.
these yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, like the business still going.
Yeah, my
Oh.
dad run the business.
Yeah.
Oh,
they was
man.
actually cutting people's yards.
Yeah,
My
and
grandma
you
was
in the
getting
house doing envelopes? Oh,
He was a
man.
house nigga.
Yeah, I was doing administrative.
You a Samuel L.
shit.
Jackson?
I was,
Django?
I was doing administrative work.
Nigga
Wow.
said, "You straight
Treat him like that, nigga? No. Not that nigga, boss. No, the one working at the Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah. What's that? What did he call him? He go, what's that? He is a funny ass word to describe that guy. What was
Oh,
it?
yeah.
And Django?
Yeah, he was like, what's that? It's a word it's a southern word they use to
Yeah.
describe white people. It's so funny.
I don't remember, though.
But you know what I'm talking about? What's that so and so fella name down? He kind of
Yeah, Put that joint on the pod in the back.
I should. Yes, that's a good idea. You come on for the clip?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Damn, I wish I could remember that line. But anyway, yeah, man, that's Yeah, losing a grandmother, that's a tough one, man. That's tough, man. She was man. So has somebody filled the void yet? Somebody fighting over the top spot?
Hell nah.
No, nobody want it.
Nobody wants it.
Nobody want
Niggas
that.
is feet up now, relaxing.
Yeah.
What?
Like, bro, we don't have
Somebody
no more
gotta fill the
mandatory
void.
shit.
We do when we need to, and it's easy for us to like put something together. And
I was about to say.
Oh, so she used to do all of that. Now y'all do. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
before the pandemic, that was
Yeah.
You don't
Oh.
think about it. You ain't gotta ask no questions. It's happening. She making it happen. Yeah.
We came up though
That was this year.
this year where we
Well,
solidified it
yeah,
this year
yeah.
that we are taking over all of that shit.
All right.
Like
Holidays,
keeping holidays and shit like that together.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, because our parents, I got to thinking like our parents their kids is grown now. Like, and my grandmother did it for like everybody else. Like, of course, her grandkids and all that. But my parents is active. I feel like I done learned like parents that's married and don't do shit. Their grandkids and all of that shit becomes a lot more into their life because they are not moving around.
Right.
So they get to be more in tune with that. But then if you got active parents that's still outside, our parents are still outside. They are still
Working.
fucking working clubs, fucking traveling. Our parents are still moving around. So they're not stationary as like my grandparents was. And I believe that's when that comes into play. So it's like at the end of the day, shit, we the ones that got it. We want it to happen now. We the ones that got to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that passing of the torch is it's wild, man. You just one day it seems like you're little, you're playing around with your cousins.
That
you,
shit is
you,
over.
you show up and like the food is made, and now it's just like you doing all that shit,
That shit's over with, buddy.
doing all that
Finished.
shit.
Yeah. And they did that shit so effortless where it looked like that.
Easy. It looked so easy, bro.
Dow literally was just talking. He was like, "Yo, we doing the Super Bowl joint, nigga. We ain't cooking. Fuck that. We getting shit catered."
I'm paying.
And like every time we done hosted the football joints, either at my house or his crib, like within the past couple of weeks, I'm like, "Yeah, we be good. I'm gonna make this. You gonna make this. You be thinking you got plenty of time. Shit, motherfuckers cooking an hour in the game on." I said, "God damn."
Yeah.
And they used to them grandparents handle the fuck out of the damn kitchen.
They started cooking at fucking 6 in the morning.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas start the hour
An
before the game.
Yeah. Shit, I ain't got all shit. Fuck that.
Was your mom and them cook all together, like as kids for the like holidays and shit
My
like
mom?
that? Yeah, like
we always did something different on the holidays, but my mom cooked like us growing up, like her growing up. She always cooked like quick shit though, for the most part. Shit to feed a lot of people.
Right.
Yeah.
Hamburger helper and shit like that. Like a little fried this and fried that.
Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Typical shit.
Yeah, but for the holidays, like your aunts, did they all? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have very vivid memories of that. Like during the holidays, my aunts coming over, they all in the kitchen. Like my grandmother would come up from Florida, and they would all be in there, big ass bag of greens, and they cutting up potatoes and shit like that.
Yeah.
They would always start, like you said, they would start the night before.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love that shit, man. You go in that kitchen, it be so motherfucking hot in there. They got hog mugs and the greens, and man, they used to be in there throwing down, man. And I look at them now, and I'm like, man, they done got old, man. Like time has caught up with them, but man, I just think about how active my aunts and stuff were, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild seeing them get old and kind of slow down, but they still can throw down though.
I guess the difference also too is it's boys. It's all boys. It's like it's no sisters. So that whole perception of like the women doing all of that shit was out the window immediately.
Yeah.
And even for my dad and them, it's all boys. So it's like, of course on my mom's side, but shit, her mother is still cooking stuff like that. They still active with that. So it's like nobody really had to do none of that yet. And now we are already ahead to where we already done started it. Shit, we done already skipped the fucking middle.
Right.
Yeah.
the middle is already over with.
Oh.
Like,
That's cool. So as far as like gender roles, y'all saw everybody doing everything.
Yeah. I mean,
kinda.
Like like
bit.
you saw your dad cook before.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I
yeah,
mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
My uncle cooked, my dad cooked,
Yeah,
my
one-
grandpa.
Yeah,
my
my bad.
uncle, my other uncle cooked.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I know being in the military, man, I was around a lot of dudes who like their dads didn't cook. Their dad didn't wash clothes. Their dad didn't wash dishes. Like even though like that wasn't my dad's job, he washed dishes. He cooked. He would fold clothes. He wasn't above doing all that shit. But on top of that, he also did all the shit outside. I would say that's probably like the amount of misogyny that I saw was like, women don't do the yard. It's my fucking yard. I do that shit.
Yeah.
Like if my dad saw a woman shoveling the snow, he'd be like, yo, that dude's a piece of shit. He got a woman out there. So I kind of had that when I realized like that is a little toxic, but I still feel that way. I don't give a fuck what people say. I can't lie. When I see a man letting the woman shovel the driveway, I'm like, this nigga's kind of a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, scumbag.
Fucking scumbag.
What if she wanted to do it though?
Huh?
That's the thing. You don't know.
That's true, and I know it's not right to feel that way, but it still does cross my mind. And why can't women shovel the snow?
Definitely, why can't they?
Yeah,
Because that's a good question.
they can, but in my mind, it's just like I'm the husband,
Yeah.
I'm the man, and like I get a weird sense of pride. Like it sounds corny, but like I'm out there, it's cold, my son inside, he ain't worried about shit. It's warm, he on the computer.
You supposed to have him out there with your ass.
He came out here this last time because he is getting to that age now.
Yeah.
So this last snow he was out there, and then he actually was like, you know what, Daddy, I thought this was gonna suck, but it's actually pretty fun. You know what I'm saying? So, but when he was younger, when he was really gonna be more of a hindrance, I didn't have the patience for it. So,
Man, but I'm gonna be honest, like shit like that with your kid, they gonna remember that first time that they shoveled snow with their dad. Like,
Right.
it's shit like that you start a memory, and you teaching them to be a man. Like,
Right, you
get
right.
your ass outside and get active. You know what I mean? This is
Right.
what you're supposed to do. If you don't want to do it, like if you grow up and can afford to have people do this shit, do it. But you know how to do this shit if you got to do it.
Exactly. And I know for me, like, I need for someone to be patient with me when they teaching me shit.
Yeah.
And I know, like, if I'm not in the headspace for the patience, it's not a good idea to try to teach my son something when I don't have time for him to, like, fuck
Yeah.
around and explore
That
and
shit
try
is so
shit.
hard.
Yeah.
Because, like, it makes him not want to learn.
Of course.
So that's why, like, when I brought him out this last couple weeks ago, I was like, hey, man, just come out for like a half an hour. But my dad would be like, you stand the whole time. And I would just complain.
Yeah.
And he would talk shit about how well I didn't do it.
Mhm.
And, like, now I'm like, but my dad he was rough, man. It was all for good, but, man, it fucking, anyway. But I just try to give him a lot of positive reinforcement. And I just tell myself, let him fuck around. He's not really going to help out that much. But he ended up being a big help. And I didn't ride him, and he wanted to stay out there because I was gonna let him do 30 minutes, but he was like, "Nah, I want to finish it. We almost there." And I would rather him have that attitude towards work than like being upset and then complaining every 2 minutes, and then me getting mad and saying some shit that I regret, or detrimental to his confidence or whatever. So
That shit's hard.
it is,
Teaching.
yeah,
Don't matter if it's an adult or a kid or who. Teaching, if you don't have the patience, is not easy, boy. And that's definitely if you don't even have the patience, like the person that's trying to learn don't have the patience to even learn. Like, my son is fucking 9 years old, and he will break down. I'm teaching him trying to tie his damn shoe. And I'm talking about break the fuck down, and then I'm getting frustrated. Now, get fucking tie the shoe up.
yeah,
Like, now I'm like, yo, that shit is crazy, man.
yeah.
Oh,
I know, man. My wife would be like, "Yo, what is wrong with you?" I'm like, I don't get it. Why the fuck can't he do it? He's 4. So what?
Do you remember your parents teaching you to tie your shoe?
No.
Neither the fuck do I.
And see, that's the kind of logic that I would use. Like, he's not even gonna fucking remember that I yelled at him about this. So,
he might.
but
There's
yeah.
some things that I do remember, you know, and then there's some things that I don't remember. But he might, you know. You never know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That don't mean it might do anything to him, like, detrimental, but
Yeah, I just don't want to, like, I just want my son to be confident, man, and like he's 12 and he is, and that makes me feel so good. You know what I'm saying? Because I did not grow up with any at all, and I grew up in a wrong environment for that shit. The wrong environment not to be confident. So like, but yeah, he's so different, man. I love to see it. But I think the key to teaching a kid something, man, just make sure you have the time.
yeah,
Like
that's
if
right.
like that's the biggest thing I learned. If you do want to teach them something, but you kind of got to get it done, and you don't have the time for them to like, oh, can I try it like this? Then it's not the time to teach them. Especially if they are the type that will ask a lot of questions or, you know, be hesitant or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I don't. Do you ever tell your kids you don't know what you're doing when it comes to like raising them?
What you mean, like you wrong?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you doing that shit wrong?
Like I tell my son, like, hey man, like this is my first time being a dad, man. To be honest, like I don't really know what I'm doing, man. I'm trying my best. I really am.
Bro, 12 years in, he like, hey, look,
Hey,
let you know.
I just want him to know, because you know what it is, man? I put my parents on such a pedestal to where I thought they were infallible. And then when you find out they're human, it kind of fuck with you.
Okay, nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It kind of fucks with you. So I'm letting my son know, like, yo, I ain't perfect. Because, like, honestly, when I grew up, my dad could do no wrong. My dad knew all the answers. He didn't fuck around.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I mean.
Nah, that's wrong. That's you. I think that's. I don't think anybody. I think that's the old school way.
It is an old school way.
Like I'm always right. You gotta always listen to me.
I hate that.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that.
Well, here's the thing. My dad was he's very pragmatic. He's just very now. In my mind, I thought he knew, because he just seemed to have all the answers.
Yeah.
But my dad was also pragmatic in the sense of, like, he would see stories of, like, parents drowning their kids, or like driving their kids off of a cliff or some weird shit like that, or just like somebody systematically hurting their children. And he would tell us, like, look, I know I'm your dad. Y'all supposed to trust me. But he was like, if I'm being weird, he goes, don't listen to me. Because he was like, I don't understand how a child could sit there and watch their parent drown their brother and just stand there and then be next. Because that's what had happened. This lady had just drowned her kids. And he was just like, yo, if I do something like that to one, he was like, run. He's like, don't stick around. He's like, I'm your dad, but don't ever really fully trust me all the way.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's what I meant. But I thought he knew everything, because, like, my dad was never at a loss for an answer. He always had a solution for everything.
Yeah, nah, I know what you
I
mean.
never saw him and Hall, or he made a decision. He's very decisive.
Yeah.
Nah, I think we all feel like that, like, or should have. If you had, like, a good father figure, or or a parent in your life, you should have felt like at some point in time, or whichever one is the superhero in your eyes that can't do no wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact, I used to always tell my dad, man, I want to be just like you. And he'd be like, nah, man, I want you to be better than me.
You're going to put up bigger numbers.
Yeah.
Don't be Jelly Bean, be Kobe.
Yeah, so that definitely is a thing. And my kids, I know for a fact though, but my kids is different. Like, them niggas is different, man. Like, they know, and they be like, yeah, my daddy this, that, my daddy that. But them niggas be on my ass at the same time.
For real?
Like, man, fuck, what you got? What you doing, man? That's like yesterday, my youngest son said something. He's looking at me, he just was staring at me. And then he looked at me, and then he came and walked up to me and grabbed my chain. He was like, is that shit? He was like, is that fake? Damn. And I'm like, I just let him. You know what? I didn't say anything. I just let him fucking talk. Have your way, buddy. Fuck. He's like, yeah, you got on a fake chain. And then my other son was like, it ain't fake. He always gonna have my back. One of them gonna take the other. One of them gonna go the opposite way.
Right.
And them niggas, like, they all, like, I know that they, in their eyes, like, what I say is right. But they also, I'm glad that they got that part already. They already got the part where it's like, yeah, but this nigga is, I can get on his ass too.
Oh,
like,
for real?
Yeah, like he ain't always fucking right.
Yeah.
But I also started teaching them that at a young age, like, yo, like what you said, buddy, I can be wrong.
Yeah.
Like, and when I'm wrong to them, I make sure I go and say,
bro,
I'm sorry, or like, my bad, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, cause I don't want them to think that this is everything I say is right, or everything that you're gonna say in life is right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, man. I done knocked on that door plenty of times at 10 o'clock. Hey, man, my bad. I got a little, I messed that up.
Yeah.
He'd be like, thanks, Dad. I appreciate that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, definitely trying to, I was against soft parenting, but I realized, like, my anxiety and how I was acting was really having a profound impact on his development. Like, he was nervous all the time. He just really wasn't verbally communicating. Just this stuff I didn't like to see out of my son. And my wife had to be like, yo, this is all you. You know what I'm saying? And I had to also learn, like, not to take offense to that and just listen and realize the damage that I'm causing in my house and with my son. And once I started getting therapy, like, I noticed, like, the tension level in the house has gone down. He sleeps better, all that type of shit, man. So, yeah, just... It's crazy, man.
Your kids will teach you so much about yourself.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
If a parent, guardian don't believe that, then god damn. They just not being honest with themselves, yo.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. They
Yeah.
will teach you, and if you ain't got patience, you better find them shits quick, buddy.
Yep.
God damn it.
You have to. You have to.
Yeah.
What's your do you have like times where your patience is really thin with your kids?
I think when I like if it's heightened, like my day is like my mood is heightened through like work or some stressful shit. But not on a daily basis. Like
And just disclaimer, he has a goddaughter that he don't have like no biological
I don't got no
kids.
biological.
Oh.
Yeah, he got a goddaughter that he keeps on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I count though.
Yeah.
It's still
Oh, nah, she with me.
Yeah, it's. I know for me, like the military did this to me. Like in the morning, I don't like fucking around.
Yeah.
It's just let's get stuff done. We got to be out at a certain time, and then at night, like when it's time to go to bed, take your ass to bed. Like that's because you know kids, man. Like with him, like last night, this nigga came downstairs 4 times. Come down. Oh, I gotta throw this out. You have a trash can in your room. Oh, I forgot my water. I need this piece of paper. It's just. But instead of me going off, hey man, what's going on? What you need? Okay, well hey, maybe we should get all these things at once, like shit like that.
Nah, that's what I mean.
That shit helps. Little shit like that helps.
Man, but your kid is 12. Like that type of shit drives me crazy because I got a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old. Now that's different. Like I think once they get to 12, I guess I don't know because I don't have a 12-year-old yet, but I'm not going to be worrying about why the hell you came downstairs. Like you just said. Like, I don't give a damn what you doing as long as you in here and not fucking up. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way that I kind of parent them. My kids get on my damn nerves, but I can't really say. I got 2 daughters and came from only having boys, so, like, I'm soft as shit, but I do get, fed up sometimes. But then it's like, damn, what do I do? Because I can't whoop your ass like I would a boy. You know what I mean?
Yes, you can.
No, you can't,
Yes,
bruh.
you can.
You got boys.
I don't.
You
We don't
got a
spank.
son.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah,
we
so-
don't hit.
I don't either, but I
Shit,
think I
man,
would
like-
whoop ass if I had a boy. I
But
think
look,
I
here's
would.
the thing, Gunna. You're doing it without it, which means you have the capability.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna tell you,
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And really think about this.
You definitely got it, because I ain't touched my kids.
Think
in a
about
long
this
time.
shit. Really think about this. And I grew up getting whoopings, and I was like, yo, I'm whooping my kids. This simple thought. If someone in the public, an adult, doesn't do what you want to do, do what you want them to do you hit them?
Back in his day, he would have, but
You would have? Okay, most of us won't. It's just like, so why would I hit a child?
Yeah, that's
Someone
nasty.
Someone who can't defend themselves. So it's and I get it, man. Like I really believe people understand pain. Like you can talk to some people need they fucking ass whooped. They do. But universally, that's what human beings understand. If I say don't do some shit and I pop you in the face, you know not to do that shit. I don't give a fuck where you from. And that speaks to people. I understand that.
How many ass whoopings have we gotten as kids and still done the same shit? So ass whoopings did not fucking work.
Exactly.
Obviously.
That's what I've been trying to tell black people because I beat our kids. The jails are filled with us. It ain't doing shit. All you're doing is making more angry people.
yeah, my dad was big on that. He was like, I ain't never put my hands on y'all.
And he never did.
Yeah.
I hit Miles once when he was little, and the way he looked at me, I was like, never again. Never again.
Yeah.
I ain't touched. Yeah, the last time I touched my son, it was my youngest son. He was 1. He laid on that on that floor and just stared at me, mad as hell. And I'm looking at him. I'm like, get your ass up. I'm like, man, he held a grudge for a while too, man. He laid on that floor for like 30 minutes, just
Damn.
looking at me. I'm like, shit, is he gonna get up?
That sound like Zen. Like my youngest daughter is a menace. I mean, like you could tell her like, yo, I'm gonna whoop your ass, which we don't, but I don't care. You know what I mean? Like I don't care.
Yeah, man.
Do what you want to. Like she don't give a shit about nothing,
Yeah,
man. And that's bad. But like, what do I do? Whoop a kid ass that don't care?
And it's funny too, because like, so my daughter, of course, like, we know that she's not biologically mine, but when I met her, she was like 2 or 3, and
Was she biologically yours at that time?
yes, it just changed throughout the years.
Damn.
Yeah, you ain't never heard about that. It's called gene tweaking.
I'm just fucking around because I'll tell you later.
So, anyways, when I first met her and her mom, and she would like be acting up, and I'd be like, "You need to whoop her. You need to whoop her." And I used to always say that to her, like, Skylar, like, "Yo, you need to whoop her." Like, this at the third, and she'd be like, she would look, and she didn't know whether to do, because she also never had a man in her life, you know, that was actually worth a damn, that was actually trying to be there. So I would be like trying to say shit, and it was just a younger thought from like growing up, like, yeah, you need to whoop your kids, and she didn't know whether to do it or not. So I think she might have tried it like a few times, and it was like, you know, we gonna come about there. And the older I got, because I was around her before my biological kids was born, so I was around her for way longer, like before, and I realized like that shit wasn't gonna do anything. And then when I had my oldest son, I did, like, I used to like tap them. And then I realized as time went on, I was like, what am I doing? Like, why am I doing this shit?
Yeah, man.
And then my youngest son came, another one, and I tapped his ass. And then I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, this shit ain't, they gonna get mad again. I'm gonna beat, what, I'm gonna do this till they whatever age?
It's so yeah.
And then as time went on, like, I mean, I can just say what I gotta say, you know, for the most part, they gonna listen, you know, majority of the time. But I am, like what you just said about, and what he just said, what you said about Miles coming downstairs, you know, it irritated you or whatever the case might be, and he like, you know, why would it? Also, on my end, I'm the type of parent that I'm probably fucking lenient as fuck. I wouldn't even have known, because I'm gonna tell you what I would have fucking did. I would have fucking went on, like the other night, my two youngest kids, my 9-year-old and my 7-year-old, are playing pool. It is 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's hilarious.
I'm looking at them
that.
like, I looked at them long enough to like, you know what? Fuck y'all, I'm going to bed. I shut the door. I left them up, buddy. I don't know what time they went to bed. They could have went to bed at 5 in the morning.
That's so funny. Yeah.
But I do know, like you said, I can say that I'm fortunate enough to where my kids not going to get into nothing they ain't got no business getting into. They might get to fighting. That's probably going to be a thing that I'm going to have to worry about, because I know what it's like to have boys in the house. Me and him fought all the time. I never fought him. They got to fight a few times, but mainly it was me and him. And I know what it's like, and I watch my boys now. Like the boys, it was about 3 weeks ago, about 2 months ago, I realized they are not pushing and shoving no more. They are trying to take each other's head off now. They are fucking fist balled up. We gonna see who gonna fall first. And I realized that if it happened in a store, I look and shit. I'm in the store. We was in there for 5 minutes, and I look. And I hear it, because I know now what sound to listen for. It get no words are used. It's just a whole bunch of shuffling and shit. So I'm listening. I'm like, man, ain't no way that's what they doing right now. I turn around, I looked, and I seen it, and I watch it for a little while. I walk over there real slow. I don't take off running. Let them get it out a little bit, and I'm looking, and they got fist balled up, and they are hitting each other in their face. I said, well, that shit over with. That pushing and shit is over with. They are fucking throwing blows now. So that probably be the only thing I have to worry about. But as far as them, like, me going to bed and worry about them doing something that they ain't got no business, or breaking some shit, even if they do, what the fuck? I mean, we just gotta fix it. But
yeah,
the shit like that don't bother me.
Yeah,
you know, but a lot of things in life that bother people don't bother me.
Yeah,
you know.
I know it might sound like nothing, but like, I don't get a lot of time to myself in the house, and also with Miles being in the age he's at. He doesn't have like a separate space for his computer. It's right behind the TV. Okay. So I have to find shit that's appropriate to watch all day around him.
Hold on, what you mean?
Like, I just can't watch. Like, if I want to watch Sopranos, if I want to watch, I'm not going to watch that shit while he's out there.
No, I'm going to tell you what it is, and it's something that you probably didn't put in perspective. What it is, and you probably have put this in perspective, Miles is the only child. Mm-hmm. So he take most of his attention that he needs comes from y'all.
Right.
You know, he needs to come and talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to come. When you have siblings, I don't even hear from my fucking kids half the damn day. Couldn't tell you what the fuck they doing. Hell, I don't know if they inside, outside. I don't know. They are together, and they are keeping each other's company. So they might come and get me a few times, but I realized as it was like a year or two ago that my whole day went by, and these niggas hadn't said nothing to me. Damn. It was 4 p.m. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I used to feel like
ignored.
No, I used to feel like funny about it, like it was weird to me, like it wasn't right.
As a dad, like, that should be
present.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm like, yeah. And then I started realizing, like, nigga, you do what you're supposed to do. I was like, man, you better accept it. Like, you better enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's a better word to say.
Yeah, really think about that shit too. Like, we spent so much time with our cousins and shit like that, upstairs or downstairs or in the backyard. You weren't hanging around your parents. You went to school.
Yeah.
You really weren't around them a whole lot. Like, when you got called back downstairs, that's because somebody upstairs bumped their head and everybody, you know, somebody get whooped and you go back upstairs, you get laughed at. But yeah, for the most part, we kind of like raised each other in a sense of, and that's how you build the relationships. You really get to know each other. But yeah, you're right about that, man, and that's why like I work on my patience at night
For sure.
with him, because I try to talk to him during the day, but he on the computer and he don't really want to talk and shit. But I'll sit back there with him. We'll talk about the game and all that kind of stuff. But like there are some days where I'm like, I just want time to myself. Like, take your behind upstairs. I try to talk to you several times a day.
But that's a full-time parent too, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, that comes with. I want time to myself for my friends.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just a person. That's just a human. Like, don't nobody want to be bothered all the fucking time.
Yeah.
So, it's not nothing. I don't think nobody should ever feel, bad about that, or feel some type of way, because it's human. Like,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
you cannot, definitely, if your kids live with you, fuck, if your wife lives with you,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna want some alone time sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
And that's normal.
Yeah, that's true. That's funny you mentioned that, because I think that's why my wife and I's relationship works, is because like I'm a very like I can stick to people, then I don't really need anybody around. You know what I mean? Kind of like back and forth. And my wife is like that too. And we both acknowledge that on our 20th anniversary, because I kind of like us. We kind of like two planets, and sometimes I like our orbits really aren't in sync. And sometimes I can be over here, she can be over there. And it's just like sometimes just like learning how to bridge that. But like when we work together, it's great. And then we kind of veer off to do our own thing. Like I couldn't be in sync with somebody like that all the time. It would just annoy the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
So that kind of opposite rotation or orbits kind of works for us. Yeah, man. I can't have somebody on top of me all the time, man. That's or vice versa. But I know I can be clingy at times. So
That makes sense.
yeah. And my mom had to learn that with Miles, because like my mom was the type, like if everybody's hanging out downstairs and then like I'll go upstairs for a half an hour, she might come up there like, why you got to be a party pooper and leave everybody? We out here trying to have fun. She's not like this anymore, but she would make me feel kind of bad, and I would go back down there, but I didn't know what it was. It was just like I was just getting overwhelmed, and I just needed some time to myself. And so when Miles started going there, he would do that, and it would kind of upset her. But then my wife had to explain, like, yo, he has ADD. He gets overwhelmed quickly, and then he needs time to himself, and then he'll come back down. And once my mom realized, when she allowed him to do that, things were way better.
Yeah.
He just needs that quiet time. Like, but for some reason, my mom would take offense to the quiet time. And it's just like, stop, don't do that. It has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
No one's upset with you. He needs that. I need that. Just to decompress for a little bit, and then I'll come back down.
I mean, everybody got what they need.
Yeah. We had a real close-knit family. Like, all the holidays and shit, were y'all like that too? Like, everybody at the house all day, Christmas Day, to get there at noon, they ain't leaving till 1 a.m. Like, it was like that with us.
Ours was big. I mean, we got so much different family, so we had to always split it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we always had to go see this grandma and that grandma. And now it kind of make it easy, because, like I said, we kind of took over what we doing. So now we, on the holidays, we decide to let everybody do whatever they want to do. Everybody got their own families. He got his own kids. He got his own girlfriend. I got my own. God knows what I got going on. And we all over the fucking place. And we decided on the holidays we do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a designated day on that one of those days on the weekend that we decide to link up as a family.
Yeah.
And do
Okay.
everything now. Which, I'm gonna be honest, I wish we would have came up with this shit
Years
ago. Because, man, it
Shit
is
is-
so much easier.
There's
See,
so many
relaxing.
traditions
I
out
feel.
there.
See, that's the thing. I feel like people
Old
are.
school don't like. They don't.
Yeah. People get so caught up in the tradition, and you don't want to break it, because you feel like if you do,
You like
So,
letting your family.
you letting your family go. Because
Yeah.
like for our family, real quick, like when it was time for us to split up the Thanksgivings, it was a little contentious at first.
For sure.
You know what I mean? People kind of took offense to it. Then people realized, like, oh, this makes it easier. This doesn't mean I don't love y'all or we don't want y'all here. It's just like the family grew. It's just like my cousins have grown up now. They have kids. And, like, it's just too many fucking people to have in one house. It's just like I had to tell my mom, it's like, yo, yeah, it's not 1988 anymore. We're not all little kids. It's not just that little. We've expanded, and it's okay. So now, like, everybody will do their respective dinners and then, like, go to my mom's or my aunt's for dessert, shit like that, and it's cool. And we finally started doing the Secret Santa thing because for years, yo, everybody was buying somebody a present. It's just like Uncle Harold, Auntie Wanda, Jeannie, Denise. It's just like everybody's buying 15 presents. It's just like, y'all got to stop with this shit. It doesn't mean we don't love you. But I don't know, man. It's just like this weird. It was just this weird thing, man, where we were so afraid to change, you know. And now we have games and we do the Secret Santa, and it's a lot of fun.
That's what we do.
Yeah. Do y'all do the ball? Have y'all done the ball?
Yeah, that was
the saran wrap ball.
Oh no, we never done
Nah,
that.
we never done that.
I did it.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right? Yeah, we did
you wrap
that.
stuff in it and you keep going.
Yeah. I did it. Looked like you were unwrapping a brick.
Yeah. You know, it's a family out there. There's probably some real cocaine in there. That motherfucker too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we did a saran wrap game, and I hadn't been home for Christmas in almost 20 years this last year, so it was cool, man. I had a good time.
So your peoples come up to you?
No, I'll go see them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go see them. Because most of our family is still in Rochester, so it's a lot easier for just us three to go go see them. But, yeah, they want to get up out of there, man. It's just like the neighborhood is just – it was always, like, sketchy. But now that they're older, they're really like, yo, this is crazy. Like the Kia boys in her neighborhood, man.
Oh, they got Kia boys?
Bro, my mom showed me a video from her Ring camera. And this dude driving all around, skirting out, all this shit. He get out the car, bro. The nigga's barely taller than the trunk. It's probably like him when he was 12.
I was tall at my age.
This shit was crazy. And my mom was like,
What they be doing?
What?
What'd you call them? The what boys?
The Kia boys. You
boys.
ain't heard of the Kia boys?
Nah. What them
Nigga,
niggas
they
do?
steal
Selling
Kias and drive them bitches like they Hellcats.
So they found out a way of
on TikTok.
Yeah, how to steal a Kia, like how to unlock the doors and start it up with like a phone or something, ain't it?
Yeah, they learned this thing on TikTok, and now when they see a Kia, they were just stealing shit.
Yeah. Kia ass needed to be locked up.
Yeah,
Now,
they bad off.
Now, if you just joyride, it's one thing, but it's getting to the point where, like, I mean, these dudes are going down inner city streets that's like, you know, a labyrinth. It's not like this. They're doing 70, 80 miles an hour in surface streets, bro. And they're 12, 13 years old. They don't know how to drive. And then my mom said these niggas be hanging out the car with guns and with big ass fucking clips and shit. And then they have crackheads out there filming them and shit. It's crazy.
The crackheads filming?
Yeah. Get it, look. My mom some of the video. Get it, little bro. You getting it, little bro. Do it, little bro. So you doing that shit for rocks.
Oh, yeah.
And then, sure enough, the police pull up and he skirt off. I'm like, they don't even know. The police are chasing a 12-year-old kid in a car in the inner city doing 70. He don't know what the fuck he doing.
It was the original
Kia boy.
He was the Hyundai boy.
They like wags.
The kamikaze boys.
Yeah.
OG Kia boy.
It is what it is,
He
man.
started the joint, yo.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's crazy.
Man. Anything else y'all want to plug or anything before we get out of here, man? I know you got some prolific. I see you doing some things in town.
I'm heading to Louisville on Sunday for a Running USA industry conference.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Are you think you're gonna become a professional runner? Or are you already a professional?
Oh, fuck no. Huh?
Well, I mean, not in the sense of like marathons, but like
You mean in the sense of full-time employed by running?
Yeah, we're
Fuck
like
no.
well, I mean, like maybe you might do some 5Ks or whatever. You're not running marathons, but like you do things associated with running.
Yeah.
So no.
Nah.
Okay.
Is it a lot more to it?
Yeah, it's a lot more running.
A whole
It's a lot more running.
Yeah. I know a couple people. So I know a bunch of people that has like converted over to like, all right, I'm full-time like content creator or like full-time like influencer in running, which is basically that's how you get paid through brands and you do a bunch of gigs. These niggas running 10 to 20 miles a day.
Wow.
And it don't mean this doesn't mean they are professional runners in the sense of they fast. That means you got to run that much to fucking capture content.
Yeah.
Yeah, they broke it down to me. I was like, nah, that ain't my lane.
Oh, I didn't know if you were like doing like more sponsored runs and stuff like
nah,
that,
what you
and then
mean.
speaking
Nah,
out,
that
conferences?
I got something for their ass. What I'm going to do is I'm only going to run maybe 30 seconds.
And then loop
I'm going to do it 30 times a day. They be like, boy, that nigga all over the place. but I ain't really doing no running.
Put some cool transitions in there. Yeah.
What? Once his
They got
followers
lay down
figure
on the
out,
ground one time, we like, man, shins gave out.
That should have worked though.
It would.
It'll work.
until them niggas get the wind that this nigga is
Yeah,
faking it.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They not
When
gonna fuck
start-
with him.
When they start inviting me to conferences,
You want to go out here and show us your
I
stride?
be
He
like,
like,
man, listen, every conference, man, shit, my body not feeling good today.
It's a rest day.
Yeah, rest day.
They
my
gonna get
cycle,
tired.
I don't mess up my cycle. Almost a rest day.
Hey, real
I
talk.
got some video of me running. If y'all want to watch that, I got a video.
Yeah. Yeah, real rest day. That's what I need is a rest day, man.
Yeah.
I've been on this. I started January 6th, where I started no drinking, and I haven't missed a day of working out, and there's some other shit to it.
No white women.
It ain't yeah.
No whites. November.
I don't like egg whites. All right,
There you do.
egg whites.
Yes, you do.
I don't
You love the purest.
what?
You love the purest of the whites. I've seen some, man. I'm like, she don't even look like she like black people.
Yeah, and then you be wondering how he even
Yeah, when he
to-
got his fake chains on and shit.
I-
Over here, Shay Sean Broccoli.
I can't
Shay
have
Sean.
nothing.
That's Shay Sean.
That's Shay Sean.
Then we got Shay Sean Barkley.
Funny thing is, you want to know, I was not the originator of the white women. These niggas was.
I was. Can I be honest with you? I was shocked when I first moved here.
You're shocked of what?
That the interracial dating. Like when I met Bear and them, I was like, oh, I know all these brothers only fuck with like black women. And then I just started seeing, and when I saw you with a white, I was like, what is this about?
That nigga didn't
I
like
was
white
like,
women
nah.
back in the day. That nigga said their asses weren't fat enough.
Yeah.
But they buying ass now, so.
I ain't fucking with white women.
Yeah.
They,
He
said
they
they-
was the first one, but then I started seeing how much fun they started having. They wasn't just with white women, or just with white people. I said, shit, let me go ahead and hang out over here a little bit.
I never really dipped in that pool, man. I went to private schools from 8th grade and I was in the military around. I don't know, man. It's just, and I like all women. I have nothing against them white women at all. I don't feel like I can relate to them. I just don't. And I'm not even like a super black, but I don't know, man. It's just something about, I just don't trust it.
You gotta
No, I can say that.
have your mind right when you go to the shindigs though, because the food ain't gonna always be with you. Boy.
I was in the military for 20 years. I done seen all the shit. I done been into the country bars
You
and
been to a honky tonk?
all them fucking things, man.
Honky tonk?
Sure, the country bar.
Honky tonk.
Yeah, I've been to a country bar, getting the looks.
It's a Texas joint.
I've been to some country bars in Texas.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Honky tonk.
I don't know nothing about no.
Definitely don't
honky-tonk.
want us in there. I'll tell you that.
No, they don't want you.
You
at
go
the honky
to
tonk.
the other side where they playing the hip hop, buddy. This is our
They
side.
had a honky tonk here. What's
Did
that
you
joint?
go?
What's that? You been?
No, the fuck I had.
Yeah, huh? What's the shit over at Belmont? They shut down.
Oh
That's a
shit,
honky-tonk.
that was.
Oh, what's that?
I ain't
shit
never been.
called?
Oh yeah, what?
What's
Nigga, I don't remember.
horse the saloon.
Yeah, that
What's
was.
the shit
Oh!
called? That's a honky tonk.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did. You can smoke in there.
This shit gone.
Yes,
Yeah.
God, it smelled like Marlboro
the horseshoe,
100.
the horseshoe saloon right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The blue joint.
yeah. I did a show there. We did a show there. I had
That's
my
a
boy.
honky tonk.
I had my boy come down from Baltimore do a show. It wasn't a packed show or anything like that, but he was on the table. He was killing doing crowd work. Why did this older white woman pull her titties out? I mean, just out, just bam, just
Devil
flash.
Horseshoe Saloon. That's the name.
Double horse. It was insane. I've never seen that at a
Did you
at a
look
bar
at him?
show. Unfortunately, I did. She pulled them. Them motherfuckers hit the ground. Plap plap. You know the type. You know the type of older, seasoned, weathered white women go to them country bars.
Yeah.
Got their wide back and shit.
Yeah, the little legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the little
Big
leg.
top, little bottom.
Yeah, her name's Sandy. How you doing, honey? Yeah.
Darn.
Yeah. Got the speckled chest.
Yeah.
She pulled them motherfuckers out.
Did he drop? I mean, like how'd that happen though?
Oh, he was just doing crowd work. And he go, pull your titties out. I will. No, you don't. Pull them out. Pull them out. And she pulled them motherfuckers right out. And that was the last show we did there.
Y'all might need to run that shit back.
No, you
Oh,
don't
it's a
want to.
coffee spot now,
Yeah,
man.
it's gone.
You don't want to see them titties.
Well, nah, not for me, for you.
You say you don't.
That was the second. That was the
Motherfuckers
second
look like
set of
the
titties.
microphone.
Yeah. Nipples pointing due south. Them shit was, it was terrible. But it was a fun night. That was crazy. Got to see some old speckled titties at the Double Horseshoe Saloon.
Yeah, Double Horseshoe.
It was cool. You could smoke in there. I thought that was cool.
That's wild.
That's wild.
Nigga, I got in trouble for smoking the Black and Mild in there. They said no Black and Milds. I'm like, what?
They meant to say no blacks.
Yeah.
Well, blacks.
I said, hand me a cigarette.
No black and milds.
Yeah.
A black man smoking a black and mild.
Damn.
That's black and wild.
Yeah.
He had on the forces too, the black joints. When
Oh,
he was
he was there to steal. He was about to rob.
Chill, yo. Hit a
I
couple
would,
licks.
if I'm honest, if a nigga smoked black and milds on a regular like cigarettes, I would not fight that man.
Damn.
You do not fight a nigga who smoke blacks on a regular. Their hands be
Why?
hard. Cause
Why?
That's original blacks. Jazz niggas, you good. Them niggas good.
yeah, yeah,
He said the niggas that smoke black's hands be hard.
yeah. That's a street nigga right there. If he smoke black and milds on a regular, that's a street nigga, man.
I feel like this nigga taking all type of shots at me.
He ain't no street dude.
Nah,
You got
hell no.
leopard. You got leopard under
that cheetah, cuz.
cheetah, even gayer.
It don't matter. Nigga, I'm comfortable with my sexuality.
Ooh, I like to hear. See,
Right,
y'all, I like that. I'm comfortable with my shit. He don't hit his kids. Yeah.
Boy, I whooped 10 ass.
Well, all right, man. This has been fun. I definitely want y'all to come back. But we gotta make this a series, man.
Let's do it.
Or you know what? I don't even think I even need me. This should just be y'all.
All right, cool. I was thinking that
God
too.
damn it. I was gonna say I want y'all to say no.
Damn.
No, I'm kidding. But y'all should.
Niggas just stole that nigga shit.
Nah, hell nah, man. I don't. You know what I'm realizing? I want to help people create shit. I don't need to be on everything, but if I can help people create shit, man, I think Three Brothers podcast with y'all, man.
Three Brothers podcast.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Damn, new OGs is done.
Nah, that restaurant, they gonna fry our ass.
Yeah.
You ate there before?
Vivace?
Nah, the Three Brothers.
Oh no,
Oh, is it
absolutely
four
not.
Gunna, what's the
Three.
name of that joint?
In Ruckersville?
Nah, I'm talking about the joint behind Ultimate Bliss.
That's just brothers.
Oh,
Do you know
There's
what
a Three
Ultimate Bliss is?
There's a Three Brothers in Ruckersville.
Oh.
I would not eat there.
well, we shouldn't eat at this one either, but this.
Nah, brothers used to hit,
Yeah.
nigga.
Oh no, it hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all should do a Three Brothers podcast. I think that'd be dope.
You know what the Ultimate Bliss is?
Ultimate Bliss. It sounds like a massage parlor.
Nah, the massage parlor that's got the name Bliss in it don't do what you're looking for. But the Ultimate Bliss is a sex toy store.
Right beside KFC.
Bondage shit. They got all the shit you like.
We don't use any toys. Vanilla, my life is, boy, it's great. Got a
I
kid.
don't like no whips and chains.
No, I'm good. I keep it vanilla, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
No variation in positions. It's just straight missionary
All the time.
all the time. We don't switch
Damn.
positions, nothing.
Well, I know you get tired.
Nope.
You be sweating and all that
It's just
frustration.
7 to 7:10. That's it. It's scheduled out. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, man, I would love to have y'all back. What,
I ain't say
Littles?
that.
Where can people find you on social media if you want them to find you?
Littles. At Littles.
Okay.
Instagram. James Dowell. Niggas be named James and it be one nigga.
What about you, Gunna? You want people to follow you on social media?
And y'all can, but I don't be doing too much. I only repost shit. But
Yeah, I can
Gunna
tell-
_911 on everything.
Yeah, I can tell you don't use social media like that.
Nah, I watch videos,
Yeah.
nigga.
But you don't.
He be
all
on
right.
there.
Nigga,
But
I'm
he
a
don't be posting
Facebook
nothing.
nigga.
Yeah.
He a Facebook
Yeah,
nigga.
I can
I'm
tell
a
by his
Facebook
goatee. He don't
nigga.
comment. He don't comment.
Y'all can catch me on Snapchat though. You might catch me on a Friday night or something.
Oh
Nigga
my
got
God.
turned
Riding around.
Yeah, nigga be posting back roads.
smoking Black and Milds and shit.
You know where to find me at Chris Allen Comedy.
Find me at the new OGs. Don't look for nothing else. Fuck the rest
Yes.
of my shit. I only want you to follow me on the new OGs.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, we had almost 1,000. We over 800 followers on there. So yeah, help out. Go ahead, go like the page, like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all next week. We out. Peace. Thanks.
Deuces.